Hey y'all, welcome back. Hey Love. Hey Tara. Hey Venus. Hey Ajubi. Hey Marlon. Hey John. Welcome back. So, for those who might just be coming in here, I just want to let y'all know this is a watch along. We're gonna be I'm good since I didn't watch the episode, I'm gonna watch it now. The only thing is, y'all, I can't let y'all like see or hear any of it because that could affect my standing with my channel. I can't afford to get no strike. I got a strike before and I couldn't post anything for a whole week. So we're gonna have to do it like this. I wish there was a way we could all watch it together. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna watch the show and just react as I watch it. And then I could show y'all like maybe like if I pause, I could show y'all like maybe like the picture, but I'm not gonna just sit up here and show you the whole thing because I don't want to get in trouble. Okay, shout out to everyone who's in here and that is loving this idea. Maybe if y'all like this, maybe I'll keep doing it this way. Airtime is a good app for that. Really? I'm gonna have to remember that. Airtime. Let me see. I'm gonna write that down real quick so I can know. Maybe we could start doing this, more often. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get the episode started so this live don't be too long. Oh, this is a nice house. Oh, nephew Tommy got a nice house. They are living in the lap of luxury. Okay. Lexi time I'm trying to touch everything. You don't touch nothing, okay? Before you break it. This is a nice house, y'all. And he has a beautiful wife. They've been married for 20 years. Okay. They've been together since college. Oh, that is so cute. They seem like they have a really good relationship, Tommy and his wife. I like that he stayed with his wife, like, for the long run. I see why he has the authority to give advice. You can tell you can tell he loved that woman. He was lying. They've only been married 6. Hold on, let me pause this. He's only been married for 6. Okay. I mean, look, he married her. He married her, and she in that nice house. So I'm not even go there. I thought his wife was gonna be more involved in the season based on a preview episode. They probably should bring her in more. She seems like she would be a good addition. Okay, they gotta bring in their exes, child. I wouldn't even, child. I'm sorry. Not I. That is crazy, y'all. That he just now married her, and they've been married since they've been together since the 80s. I'm sorry. I could because I'm thinking about I don't want to bring them. I don't want to bring them. Okay, Kyra would have been up out of that. She would have been up out of that. That's a stupid idea. I don't even have good relationships. Right. Like everybody don't have a good relationship with their ex. Like, and some people's ex are real bitter. Vernicia's ex is a little he kind of cute. Oh my goodness. Let me see Alexis's ex. Let's see. He seemed like somebody she would be with. He seemed like he would be a nice guy though. Vernicia's ex is kind of cute. And what do Joelle got on? Joelle looked like he belonged on Fat Albert. He like he one of Fat Albert's friends. You remember that that guy on Fat Albert with that big old hat? Why would he wear that hat? He look a little goofy. Oh, he didn't even know that she was bringing his ex. Rerun. Wait a minute. The way the ex looked at Joelle when he walked in, like, what is he wearing? What is he wearing? Joelle looking like he about to go boxing. I'm like, what do he got on? But more drama ways. He brought drama with just his outfit, child. None of them know. None of them know. Okay. Joelle just came from audition from Cooley High. Child, okay, let me turn it back on. Ron looked like he might be a little bit intimidated. Golfing, sorry. I don't think Ron really likes Alexis. He gives me player vibes. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, Vernicia X is cute. He's is too cute. I'm sorry. He about to ask him the real question. Is she clingy? Yes, let's hear this from the ex. Now the ex gonna say she ain't clingy. So what is it? What is it? Joelle, are you just looking for a reason? Ron is intimidated because he feel the religion coming off of him. Why does he look so nervous? See, I don't think that Ron and Alexis are a good match because he's saying he's been jaded from the church. He don't look like he's trying to go back. And she clearly one of her ex-husband was a minister and this guy came from the church. So she needs someone. This seems like that's what she's looking for. Unequally yoked. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mickey Mouse cuter than Ron. What did y'all call this man Mickey Mouse? I think he's cute. They both from Louisiana. Oh, I didn't even listen to this man accent. I didn't even realize he was from New Orleans too. Okay. Joelle looking for a reason to dip. He just looking for a reason. He just looking for a reason. Oh, she said they've been getting into it. Mm. So they were supposed to meet, and so she said, "Well, let me know when you get done." And three hours passed, and he never got back with her. And so she was hungry, hangry. If I didn't call you, that mean plans change. Joel, he was dead wrong for that. So if she snapped on you, she deserved to snap on you. Because if we talking about we have plans, we plan to, go out to eat, and you said you were gonna hit me up afterwards, and I'm sitting up here waiting and waiting for you to hit me up, and you never do. I'm just supposed to assume that our plans have changed. No, you're supposed to communicate to me and tell me that plans have changed. Yeah, he was dead wrong for that. Uh-uh. Joel was dead wrong for that. He's not. That's childish. That is so childish. Hold on, y'all. Let me put some on my lips. But I'm dead wrong. I mean, he was dead wrong for that. That was childish. Joel, he just looking for a reason. He creating the drama. Let me keep going. I'm so mad at him for that. It ain't about being a good texter. It's about communication. David understood both sides because he trying to be nice. Girl, I'm looking at Vernicia like, are you sure y'all ain't trying to make that work it out? Because they seem like they have good chemistry. I mean, maybe they just ain't a good match, but I would be looking at him. Joel handled it well, but he was wrong for that whole situation though. She just need to move on. I think Joel lost interest too. Okay, we about to have Vernicia. She looks good, girl. Yes. I like that. I like that red velvet suit. That's cute on her. Okay. She invited some of the ladies. They're going to get pampered. That looks so cute and fun. Ron wanted chrysanthemum. Mm-hmm. These exes was looking better than the futures. Uh-huh. They're clearly doing a product placement with these drinks. Could they make it any more obvious? Yeah, I feel like Ron and Chrysanthemum deserved each other. Vernicia says Kyra's not ready to let go of AJ. Why though? Why? Why? I do want to pause because they brought up um you know, Liz was talking about she want a taste of Jason. Kyra talking about she want a taste of David. And somebody sent me a live that David did, and I watched a little bit of it. And he said that when he said by this point in the show, they didn't show it, but he had went on just as many dates with Kyra as he had Liz. So it to us it seemed like he chose Kyra out of nowhere, but he said he had dated Kyra off screen and we just didn't see it. Child, I still have my side on David, but I guess that makes a little bit more sense why he chose Kyra, I guess. I still think he was being a little petty with Liz. Let me get back to it. At least Kyra said Jason is her number one. Kyra likes the look of AJ. But that's all he brings, and barely that, low key. I mean, Liz is ready to start with Jason. I need to see AJ without the beard. Oh, wait a minute. Liz meet up with her ex. Okay. He kind of handsome. It's something about that part haircut. I love that little part haircut when men do that. That is so cute to me. AJ out here beard fishing. Liz is Jason's mama. Mm. How come they didn't show that part where David said, "Oh, you kissed Jason again in front of his friends?" See, that's petty. That's petty, and it's like he was trying to make her look bad in front of his friends. Yeah, David, I'm not feeling David. I'm not feeling David. He's a little bit too much. You need to give this part your full attention. Okay, okay. Let me watch it. I'm trying to do two things at once. Let me go ahead and watch this scene with Liz. Mm. Ooh, David just looked disheveled for some reason. I mean, I could understand why David was a little bit uncomfortable walking into this, but David, he got visibly shaken when she said when she said that was her ex. He just looked shook. Like he looked shook. Now I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have been thrown off too, but oh Lord, let me keep watching. He what? He had well let me just say this. When's the last time y'all been intimate? What? What? And then and then it was something so innocent like they kissed one time years ago. What? Thank you. You can be thrown off, but suck it up and put a poker face on. Thank you. Why would he even? I would have been a little bit like upset that he even asked that. That is way too much. Uh-uh. Yeah, he tripping. I would have had hold up now, buddy. You doing a little bit too much. Hold on, let me keep on watching. Yeah, yeah, cause he trying to bring stuff up because he feeling nervous, he feeling insecure. Now he trying to make the situation shake up, make everybody feel uncomfortable. Mm-mm. How are you a safe place for her to tell something and you threw her up under the bus about that kiss? You ain't no safe place. He brought it up to him. Oh, he called him out. No, 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 no. Cause he trying to put it on her. Well, you should have told me not to bring up certain things. No, there's certain things you should know not to bring up in front of people. He's a dangerous space. Little child. Mm-mm. Wait a minute. No, you need to answer the question. So her being uncomfortable, her being uncomfortable with you sharing that didn't mean nothing. So if she visibly upset, you didn't care because you wanted to put her on blast. Hmm. Yeah, he got caught up. He got caught up. Bring down the strength in the room. What does that mean? Ah! That man said, "I'm an alpha. I don't know how to be weak." Ah! Yes. He really tried to be like, simmer down. No, no, no. I am so happy that he met his match with this man. Oh, I am so, oh, this was good, y'all. And he dipped, he left. He left. He couldn't he could not take it. He left. Oh yeah, without a third party getting involved. No, you just can't handle a real man. Cause I'm sorry. There's no way David should have been that shaken up. He gonna cry in the car. There's no way he should have been that shaken. I mean, yeah, like you might it might be a little uncomfortable, but he could not handle that whatsoever. Clarence wasn't even using all his strength. Exactly. He was being very respectful. And he was being very like I don't think he was saying anything out of line or nothing like that. Child. Smooth talker. Hmm. You act one way in private and one way in public. How do I know who you really are? You know what? Joelle did handle it perfectly. Joelle handled it perfectly because he was thrown off, but then he gathered himself. But David acted like a child. I'm glad Clarence did too, because I don't honestly I don't think Liz would have been able to confront him. I do think Liz used Clarence to confront him because she should have confronted him herself. I do think maybe she should have, brought that up to him herself, but I don't mind Clarence bringing it up. Here we go with Kyra and Jason. Looks like he can't take correction like Chris. She said he wasn't answering her calls. Okay, and this is Amber and Tony, her ex. He kind of gives me Chris vibes a little bit. No, Chris is flashy. With this fur on. No, he don't have this patchwork fur on. Jason is looking a little intimidated. ex, what do y'all think about Kyra's ex? That's not what I expected. He seemed like he seemed like he a little, like he got a little roughness to him. Thought Tony was Amber's little brother. That was a little bit too much fashion. Y'all going crazy in these comments. He don't he come off a little hood? I didn't expect for her to bring somebody. I didn't. Her ex is a little rough around the edge. Yes, I did not expect that. Maybe that's why she likes AJ, because AJ don't give me rough. I don't know. She seemed like she would, maybe what she's looking for now is someone more professional, because she dealt with, some, hood people, the hood guys in the past. Maybe she's looking for something different now. Kyra says she's half ratchet, so okay. She is a lawyer, but y'all would be surprised. Y'all be surprised by these lawyers now. Y'all be surprised. Let me get back into it. Kyra doesn't let things go. You could tell Amber likes that type of man that is very manicured and, takes pride in their appearance. And, she likes that sort of man, because both Chris and this guy seem to be very, um, they care a lot about their looks. She don't mind having 5 kids. So she really wants kids. They on the same page then. He giving all the tea on Kyra. Dang. I'm gonna have to go back and read these comments after I get done. Phaedra. I can't. Y'all are doing too much. What's their what's their obstacle? They built, come on, get to it. I'm trying to find out the obstacle. Uh, uh, yeah, what you put her through. Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. Oh my goodness. I did not y'all, cuz I knew y'all was saying it in the comments, but I thought y'all were just saying it because of how he was dressed. I wasn't trying to judge this man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say, y'all. The fact that they can still be friendly and still be cool with one another, that's crazy. I mean, poor, cause I don't even know how I would act. Like, I don't even know, cause that's too much, child. That is too much. Let me just keep watching, cause I don't even have nothing to say. Only I was shocked. And he said, I like men too. I was like, I'm pretty sure you like men only. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Let's move on. I can't. I won't. I won't. Okay. I low key want AJ to be eliminated. What is AJ bringing to the table? He ain't bringing nothing to the table. So we have Liz and Jason, and we have AJ and Alexis. I get the mother son vibes y'all were talking about with Liz and Jason. She just looks. She even looks too mature for him. They ain't got no magical energy. What chemistry do y'all have between AJ and Alexis? What chemistry is there? You're the type I could easily fall in love with. Why would you tell him that? She feels like he would break her heart. He definitely would. He remind me of Danny Glover. I don't see nothing. Inappropriate teacher vibes. that kiss was so awkward. Talking about let me shut you up real quick. I was not here for that was a little bit that was like very bad BET movie. And Jason need to shut up. Like, why is he instigating things between them? Shut up. That was cringy. Thank you, Alexis. Let me kiss you so you can stop bringing up valid concerns you have towards me. Let me kiss you and shut all that down. And that's all it took for it to get shut down. Okay, they back at Tommy's house. Jason just glad she ain't on his tip no more. AJ uses Alexis' insecurities to his advantage. Mm-hmm. This is just a really nice house. I don't know why, but I really love Nephew Tommy's little corniness. It's so funny to me. I love that the ex proved that Joelle is literally just trying to come up with any reason. I love her statement piece too. She just don't need to be with Ron. Liz gives first lady vibes. If it's not negotiable, why are we still talking about it? Thank you. Liz dresses like Project Runway. Liz could have been on a different world as a dean or I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. Fit right in with the fashion. Exactly. She do kind of dress like over the top. Girl, just leave Ron alone. It's not that hard. Here go Liz. Hmm. Alexa's decision is not hard. She just wants option. Mm-hmm. If the process ends tonight, who would you leave with? Kyra gonna say. I knew she was gonna say Jason. Liz said Jason. Girl, why would she say David after the time she just after what she just said about David? Vernicia said Joelle. Child, if only she knew. Of course, Amber's gonna choose Chris. Kyra seemed like she's a very jealous person when she in a relationship. She was not here for AJ kissing Alexis at all. Ron, okay, so Ron is out with Alexis. And Liz and David. I feel like David going home. I'm not gonna look at the chat because I don't want y'all to tell me, but I feel like because I felt like that last week. I felt like he was going home. That's why he was acting like that. He looked nervous. He looked scary. Why do he look disheveled these past couple of scenes? It's crazy because some people judge Christians just as hard as they claim Christians judge them. It's crazy. They be even more judgmental. His divine masculine. Just y'all just don't need to be together. Like this shouldn't even be a conversation. This should just be like move on. Why does he want to lead the conversation? He too controlling. He too controlling. Why he stood up? Now hold up now. You gonna have to sit down. You finna make me mad now. Why you standing up? Why he stand up? That's too aggressive. I hate that they bounce between scene and scene. I want to see what happened. I don't even care about Amber. I mean Alexis and Ron. I ain't worried about that. Get back to what we was watching. Why did he stand up? What are you doing? Like, no, I'm gonna leave this conversation. Yeah, sit down so she can talk to you. Why is he being combative with Liz? He And then he tried to kiss her. Let me rewind, y'all. I need to watch that one more time because he was doing too much. He would not let her talk. She brought you here. It shouldn't even be all of this. Why is he escalating it like this? And then gonna try to kiss her? No. Oh, Vernicia gonna find out he threw her away for Kyra. Girl, she mad at Amber because of what? Is there something we miss? David is crazy. Cause there's no way as soon as you sit down, you gon' but I want to leave, but I want to leave. And then you gonna stand up and on Liz, like it would be different if it wouldn't even be different if it was any of the other ladies. But what I'm saying is, maybe someone who talks a lot like Alexis. But Liz has to be the least confrontational person on that show. And for you to stand up, let me leave. No, I want to, because you don't even want her to get it out because you possibly going home. That was too much. That was too much. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Exactly? What is there to lead? What is there to lead? Like, he was really intimidated by her ex. He was really, I feel like that really riled him up because he comes off as very controlling and he didn't have no control over the situation. and he felt like that made him look foolish, and now he was trying to like come back and, you know, exert his dominance over the situation. No. David was on his live last week talking about the show edited him bad. No, he was trying to damage control. That's because I saw that live too. He was trying to damage control. It's so much that you don't see. It's so much that you don't see. Yes. The power is in her hand, and he knows he is probably going to be eliminated. I must have missed that part of Ron saying, "What can you offer me?" I must have missed that part because I was so into this David thing. David is gonna feel dumb when he finds out it was Tommy's idea. He has been spiraling since that kiss. He stood up over her, then Liz got up. Then he said, "Let's sit down and calm down." You stood up, because let me tell you something. Standing up, especially for like a black person, standing up is a sign. Like you don't stand up and I don't stand up. You know what I'm saying? If you stand up, I'm standing up. I can't just let you stand up over me because I don't know what's about to come after you standing up. Standing up, it's like it triggers your fight or flight. Like you don't stand up over me. And you gonna do that to Liz? And you gonna do that to Liz? You stand up when you ready to fight. You not gonna stand up over me and talk down. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, y'all. When you stand up, like, and you're already being aggressive. No, let me lead, and then you pop up. I don't know what you about to do. I don't know what you about to do. Fight and stand. Exactly. I know they had the nerve to give us a to be continued. Like we already know, at least I do, that this is I feel like both of them are going home. I do. Because we didn't even see them in the previews for next week. But then again, they might have done that to try to throw us off. I don't know. It's an intimidation tactic. You standing up over Liz? Liz, the sweetest, calmest person on this show. The most mild-mannered person on this show. You stood up on Liz. I would have stood on the couch. That wouldn't fly with me. I would have called for the producer. Right, like, come on now. You ain't finna stand up on me. That's aggressive behavior. I don't appreciate that coming from no man. We should be able to, because first of all, they didn't even have any sort of argument leading up to it. He literally walked in the door and started all of this mess. Like came in aggressive. No, I want to lead. No. Ron's gonna be with Chrysanthemum by the reunion. Now what the ex-wife was saying makes more sense. They always try the kindest person. She stood her ground. She stood. Dang, I can't. I'm sorry, I cannot read that. It's good she stood in her ground. Like, no, brother, you're not gonna talk to me like that, right? I'm glad she did stand up for herself. Cause Liz don't give me no punk. Like, even though she come off as a little bit naive, she comes off as a little bit, sweet, and she'll let some things pass, but she don't give me no punk now. Like, she just gonna let somebody just talk to her any kind of way. David was feeling guilty. Why is he standing up to speak first? Like, it ain't never been that serious. Exactly. It ain't never been that serious between them. He was mad because that man checked him. And he was gonna come take it out on Liz. And that is so weak. That is so weak. Liz was the right one because she always stands up for herself. The same people must recruit for both Married at First Sight and Ready to Love. Must do. Shoot. Liz holds her own. She's not here for the foolishness. Exactly. Liz is a grown woman. She is a lady, but she has her limits. Liz had to go professional. Like, David, no, come on, sit down, David. Let's have the conversation. No, let me say what I gotta say, David. Come on now. They got me hot. Cause I it's one thing to um it's one thing to have a heated debate. I don't see anything wrong with, if the energy is matched between a man and a woman. If they want to have an argument, I don't see anything wrong with that. But when you start getting up and when you start trying to exert dominance over somebody, and especially over someone like Liz, who is not coming at you in an aggressive way, it it just gives me you a little bit too reckless. I feel like I was triggered too. Because I've been in a situation where you know I've been somebody stood up on me. I had to stand up back. You know what I'm saying? And you should never have to deal with that from a man. And if a man does that for you, that's a huge red flag. A man should never do that to you. A man should never do that to you. When David gets voted off, there's going to be tears. We owe Stacey an apology because she saw, you know what? You're right. We do owe Stacey an apology. She was right about David. She was completely right about David. She was. You can disagree without the aggression and the antics. And she said, "You're a gentleman, right?" I know you're a gentleman, so you have to let the lady speak first. She said a whole paragraph and then some. I know, girl. I'm sorry. I would have had to go. The episode was over too soon. I'm so mad they left us on a cliffhanger. I was told. See, I couldn't even get into what Ron was saying. I'm mad that I didn't watch what Ron. I'm gonna have to go back and watch what Ron said. I couldn't even listen to Ron because I was so triggered by David. I mean, it's sad that so many women in the chat are saying that they have been in situations just like this, because men should never do that. It's completely out of line. David knew what they were there for and flipped out. I would have yelled my tray. He ain't even on this show, right? So tell me what Ron did, because I didn't even pay attention to what Ron was saying. Ron was triggering too. I don't think Ron was listening to Alexis, just responding. These men are terrible. I didn't really want Chris to come back, but he's the best one. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people might look at Chris as weak, but I feel like he's respectful. He's one of the most respectful and emotionally intelligent men on this show that has ever been on this show. At least he listens to Amber. I feel like, shoot, Amber probably got one of the best catches out of this season. Go back to when they went on their elimination date. Ron was not listening. Ron got in his feelings and lashed out, trying to belittle folks. Ron came in with violence and disrespect on his mind. See, he probably knew he was going to get eliminated too. So he came in being real defensive. Mm-hmm. KG only bothers me when it comes to finance and having children, but not being married. Yeah, yeah. But then again, if you find somebody who's on that same page with you, except for the marriage thing, if y'all don't, if she don't mind paying half the bills, let me watch it. Since y'all saying I have to watch it, let me see real quick. Let me see. But I feel like if I watch it again, David just gonna trigger me again because they keep switching from scene to scene. Let me see. I'm just gonna try to skip over David. You was interested because I picked you. Looks like you were looking for validation. He's narcissistic, or he has narcissistic tendencies. For him to say you can't, that's trifling. He is, and he's real insecure. You could tell by the way he flinching. He almost couldn't even have the conversation. He flinching so hard, like, what can you offer me? Why was he flinching like that? He's being so defensive. I'm watching the list thing again. I'm sorry, I have to. He was glitching. He was glitching. Yes, like he was like what was going on? Like he seemed like he was so, like he was trying to come off like he was being confident, but almost like he was scared of the confrontation. But then he tried to downplay her to make himself feel better. Uh-uh. I think Ron hates confrontation like David. Y'all came on a reality show and hate confrontation. I was with Ron because he has a lisp like me, but he's very arrogant. He was not listening to Alexis, just responding. And don't forget his past. Ron's eyes was doing somersaults. Ron went straight to attack mode when Alexis tried to call him out. Didn't you say she was your number one? Exactly. Now all of a sudden she has nothing to offer. Exactly. That was so nasty and childish. Last week, Ron was saying Alexis was the Michelle to his Barack. Now she can't offer him anything. Ron is church hurt and gets defensive when it's brought up. Exactly. And it's so many people like that. It's like, don't y'all realize y'all are doing the exact same thing that was done to y'all, prejudging every single person that is a Christian simply because of what happened to you in church? And I'm not denying what happened to you, but you can't judge every single one of us based off of that, you know, and just automatically defensive and don't want to hear it. Honestly, I don't even want to have a conversation with you. I'm not finna argue with you about that either. Like, if I come across somebody like that and we hit that bump, that's it. Like, there's nothing to discuss. That's a deal breaker. And that's why I kind of wish she didn't even like try to argue her point with that. I wish she would have just like said, you know, well, we just ain't gonna work then. Ron was visibly disturbed, grimacing. Like it was interesting to watch because you could tell he was so uncomfortable. And it's like to deal with it, he started insulting her. Ron needs to explain divine masculine because that took me. Yeah, what did that mean, y'all? What does that mean? Is that something I'm not familiar with? That didn't make sense to me either. What is the divine masculine? Ron is the dude who would call you ugly if you don't give him. Yeah, like he'll be the first one to be like, hey, shawty, you look good. You do all that. And you be like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to give you my. That's why you ugly anyway. It seems like Ron only capped for Alexis because of his friends. Mm-hmm. Them demons were trying to get out. I can't unsee it. Low key, because I was sitting up here like, why is he like, he was twitching and his eyes was going everywhere. It was, what was that? It's sadly a lot of these men get butt hurt over logical talk and then regulate themselves to calling names and demeaning people. Mm-hmm. That is so childish, and you lack communication skills. Let's just be honest. You lack communication skills. You can't take accountability when you're wrong, or everything has to be so black or white. And if I don't agree with you, you have to act up and act a fool. Divine masculine equals spiritually attractive. They both don't make sense. Divine masculine equals high value man equals imaginations gone wild. Yeah, make sure y'all like this live, y'all. This was fun. This was fun doing the watch along. I might just start doing this because I always forget to watch the episode until like right before I do these lives anyway. So maybe I'll just, make it a thing and we could just watch it together. Because that was fun. And that way I could just make sure I talk about everything in the episode. And, I might have to go back and read the comments because I know I wasn't able to read all the comments. But yeah, I think I'm going to start doing that because that was fun. But you guys, I do have to go. This lasted a little bit longer than I planned. That's because Married at First Sight was draining. Thank you. Next week I'll be able to do a little bit more because I won't have to do the Married at First Sight live. So we can do it. Next time you gotta say play and pause so we can keep up. Okay, I'll do that next time. That way we can, the people that want to watch can watch it. That's a good idea, Alexis. Okay. All right, you guys, love everybody in this chat. Make sure y'all like this comment. I mean, not like this comment, like this live, and come back next week. And I will see you in the next one. Love you.